Ang Pilipinas daw may bagong armas galing Amerika na dudurog sa barko ng China. Wow, ang galing Matinding balita to So, ito no, okay no. So, kung ito ang bibigyan natin ng reaction video no. At suggestion, komentaryo. Dahil ito yung maiinit na balita ngayon tungkol sa West Philippine Sea. Alam niyo naman ang West Philippine Sea, di ba? Talagang gustong-gusto talagang sakupin ang ating mga teritoryo diyan sa West Philippine Sea. Nitong mga incheck na visit na mga incheck to. Okay, no? So, kung bago ka pa lang sa aking channel, please like and subscribe na lang muna sa ating YouTube channel bago tayo mag-umpisa. Also, siyempre, please paki-subscribe din kay Ariel TV So, sa kanyang video to na ating bibigyan ng reaction. So, titignan nga natin kung talaga may bagong armas ang Pilipinas na galing sa Amerika. Matindi daw to. So, okay, umpisa na natin.
Magandang araw mga ka-Aerial Defense, may ibabahagi na naman ako sa inyo. Dahil ngayong araw na ito ay may pag-uusapan tayo tungkol sa depensa, Pilipinas may bagong asset galing Amerika para protektahan ang West Philippine Sea. Pero bago tayo magpatuloy, huwag mo muna kalimutan mag-like, share and subscribe. Manatiling nakatutok sa aming channel para updated ka sa balitang militar at West Philippine Sea. Kinumpirma ni US Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin nitong Martes na tatanggap ang Philippine Navy ng karagdagang T-12 unmanned surface vessels para tumulong sa pagtatanggol sa soberanya nito sa West Philippine Sea. Inihayag ni Austin ang paghahatid ng US ng mas maraming T-12 unmanned surface vessels sa Pilipinas sa kanyang pagbisita sa headquarters ng Armed Forces of the Philippines Western Command sa Puerto Princesa, Palawan.
I just watched the Philippine Navy demonstrate the capability.
Ito yung bagong binigay ng Amerika, unmanned drone vehicle sa dagat Napakalakas nito mga guys. Pwedeng magkarga ng bomba at pwede rin mag-surveillance na hindi nalalaman ng kalaban. Napaka high-tech nito itong binigay ng Amerika Makakatulong to. Makakatulong 'yan sa spy, lalo yung mga ating karagatan sa West Philippine Sea. Napakadaming pumapasok ng mga Chekwa, mga Chino na walang mga paalam.
Of a T-12 unmanned surface vessel. Now, the T-12 is one of several unmanned capabilities funded and delivered this year through U.S. security assistance. And we expect to see many more platforms like this delivered with $500 million in foreign military financing that I announced during my visit to the Philippines in July. This will help ensure that the Philippines has the capabilities that it needs to defend its rights and its sovereignty throughout its exclusive economic zone. America is profoundly committed to the defense of the Philippines. Our commitment to the Mutual Defense Treaty is ironclad. And let me say again that the Mutual Defense Treaty applies to armed attacks on either of our armed forces, aircraft, or public vessels, including our Coast Guards, anywhere in the South China Sea.
Tayo na. Kung nakikita nyo yan, ayan mga guys. Ayan yung unmanned drone sa dagat na pwedeng mag-spy ang hindi nalalaman ng kalaban at pwede rin kargahan ng mga pampasabog. Magaling, no?
So you can do the manual mode, sir, wherein the controller personally operates the mode. You can do mission mode, mission mode while you can do hydrographic farming like that. And you can also for the T-13, sir, it has manual control. Sir, I'm not quite sure, but I heard it, sir, is launched on
Teka, kung makikita nyo nandyan si Department of National Defense Gilbert Teodoro Pati si si Browner, General Browner pati mga Philippine Navy. Yan, no. Pinag-aaralan na nila kung paano paglaruan. Ay, hindi pala. O paano i-operate.
Unmanned boat, sir, or hydrographic survey also.
Nandyan din katabi ni Gilbert Teodoro, ha. Ayan ang Amerikano na si Lloyd Austin, ha. Matindi yan ng Amerika. Yan, sa siya, Department of National Defense ng Amerika yan.
Sinabi ni Austin na ang T-12 ay isa sa ilang unmanned capabilities na pinondohan at naihatid ngayong taon sa pamamagitan ng US Security Assistance sa Pilipinas.
Galing.
Ang T-12 unmanned surface vessel ay isa sa ilang unmanned capabilities na ibinigay ng United States sa Philippine Navy sa pamamagitan ng Foreign Military Financing Initiative. Ang mga asset na ito ay nakikitang isulong ang intelligence, surveillance at reconnaissance at maritime domain awareness capabilities ng AFP. Ang T-12 unmanned surface vessel ay isang autonomous o malayuang pinapatakbo na bangka na idinisenyo para sa militar at seguridad. Pwede rin ito gawing attack USV para palubugin ang barko ng kalaban.
Iyon! Antindi, kayang palubugin. Yung ganyong kaliit na unmanned vehicle, pwede magpalubog ng barko. Antindi, no?
You can see the monitor inside the mission center, while the other one is controlling the heavyweight situated 10-12 nautical miles off the coast of Zambales. It is more or less 400 miles away from us. It's fully autonomous, sir. Then we all need to start with connected also about So the boats are equipped with safety features. This is the Starlink Trail. We've got MP5 radio transmission. Ayun, good Starlink. Another satellite provider. Some other satellite services. I would like to do them over with the satellite backbone. So there is
Kung makikita nyo, si Department of National Defense, Secretary, si Teodoro Gibo, nagpapaliwanag kung paano operate yun, kung ano yung mga equipment na binigay ng Amerika, kung paano i-operate yung unmanned vehicle. Yun.
Nilalagyan ng mga advanced na sensor, camera, at radar, ang T-12 ay ginagamit para sa surveillance, reconnaissance at intelligence gathering sa maritime environment. Binigyang diin din ni Austin na ang mga naval asset ay magpapalakas sa kakayahan ng Pilipinas na ipagtanggol ang mga karapatan at soberanya nito sa loob ng exclusive economic zone nito sa West Philippine Sea. Pagkatapos ay muling pinagtibay niya ang matatag na pangako ng US sa Pilipinas at inulit ang pagkakaroon ng Manila-Washington Mutual Defense Treaty sa kanyang pagbisita. Kasama ni Austin sina Philippine Defense Chief Secretary Gilberto Teodoro Jr., AFP Chief of Staff Romeo Bronner Jr., Westcom Commander Vice Admiral Alfonso Torres Jr., at US Ambassador to the Philippines Mary Kay Carlson. Naganap ang pagpupulong matapos ipakita ng Philippine Navy ang mga asset ng T-12. Tinalakay nina Austin at Teodoro kung paano higit na magagamit ng AFP ang mga makabagong teknolohiya para protektahan at ipagtanggol ang soberanya ng Pilipinas sa iizin nito. Patuloy na itinatanggi ng China ang karapatan ng bansa na ma-access ang exclusive economic zone nito sa West Philippine Sea. Sinabi ni Defense Secretary Gilberto Teodoro Jr., idinagdag niya na ang China ay gumagamit ng pseudo-military vessels na itinago bilang Coast Guard vessels at maritime militia ships sa iba't ibang lugar ng West Philippine Sea. Nagsasagawa rin ng China ng mga agresibong information operations laban sa Pilipinas.
Kaya nga, itong China na to, no, talaga nakilala naman to sa pagpapahayag ng kanilang mga puro mga hindi makatotohanan ng mga sinasabi, no. Binabaliktad nila. Kasi nga, ito yung bansa nila, mga communist yan. Kung ano sabihin ng gobyerno, ay ng paniniwalaan ng tao ng China. So, ayun lang talaga ang pinaniniwalaan nila. Kaya nga, ang laging sinasabi ng mga yung mga spokesperson nila, yung mga matataas sa kanilang bansa puro mga kabaligtaran ba? Puro kasinungalingan.
In recent months, China has been more aggressive in the South China Sea. Can you tell us what's happened and what the response has been from the U.S. and Philippine side?
Well, it's the same story over and over again. They have been more aggressive in denying us access to our exclusive economic zone in the West Philippine Sea. They have really placed a lot of these pseudo-military vessels disguised as Coast Guard vessels and maritime militia vessels in the areas of the West Philippine Sea. They have been very aggressive in their information operations against the Philippines. So much so that yesterday, even the General Secrecy of Military Information Agreement, they have a comment about. If you weren't paranoid, you wouldn't comment about it, so far as I'm concerned, because it is something bilateral to the United States and the Philippines. So all of these actions, to me, prove the existence of some motive which is brought about by a closed political system. Excuse me.
Tingnan mo yan, inuubo-ubo pa si Secretary Gibo Uso talaga ubo ngayon
Political system where the external controls the internal political environment. Then again, in so far as the Philippines is concerned and in partnership with the United States, our main theme of cooperation here, aside from being treaty allies, stands for upholding of international law
Yes.
and the fundamental and the values of freedom.
Kung pakikinggan nyo yung mga sinasabi ni Secretary Gibo maganda talaga Kaya focus nyo lang
in democracy. Thank you.
I absolutely agree with Secretary. The behavior of the PRC has been concerning. You've heard me say that a number of times. They've used dangerous and escalatory measures to enforce their expansive South China Sea maritime claims. When it comes to what we will do, I won't speculate or make about any hypotheticals when it comes to our mutual defense treaty. But we have emphasized, and you heard me just emphasize it a couple of minutes ago, that we remain committed to the treaty. We stand with the Philippines, and we condemn dangerous actions by the PRC against lawful Philippine operations in the South China Sea. Again, this is concerning behavior, and we made this point to our Chinese counterparts a number of times in a number of forums. So, again, we'll continue to work with our allies and make sure that we're doing the right things to promote a secure and open Indo-Pacific. That's really important to everyone in this region.
Para sa mas madaming update tungkol sa ating depensa, paki-follow at like muna ng aming page na nasa description na ang link. Huwag mo na rin kalimutan mag-like, share and subscribe. Pindutin mo na rin ang bell para updated kayo sa aking mga bagong video.
Okay mga guys, so nakita natin yung ang Pilipinas may bagong armas na dudurog sa mga barko ng China. So, talagang lumalakas na ang pwersang militar ng Pilipinas, So, okay, mga guys, So, hanggang dito na lang tayo, Kung bago ka pa lang sa aking channel, please, like and subscribe na lang muna sa ating YouTube channel bago tayo magsara. Okay?